Okay, good morning everyone. It's Bonnie from Bonnie's Best Creations, and today I'm going to do something different that I've never done before. And what I'm going to do is, I've seen a lot of journaling done with these envelopes that you get in the mail with the window. And a lot of people have done journaling pages. So what I'm going to try to do today is to go through this from scratch, because I've never done it before, and I want to turn this journaling card, or this envelope into a card. So I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but I thought maybe you would like to see how I create things by sitting here at my desk. I don't know what I love more. Do I like gardening? Do I like baking? Do I like decorating? Or being up here in my room? But I guess it's a rainy day, and I have the whole day to myself. So I'm going to see if I can create this with you. So what I've done is I have trimmed the edge there with my trimmer. I want to use just this part. I'm not going to use the whole envelope, so I'm going to just use my cutter to cut a smidgen off of that. And here, just open that envelope up. Now, I have an envelope that I have, and I'm going to make this card to fit this envelope. So I'm going to kind of cut it to fit that. Just going to use my scissors here. And I'm just making it slightly smaller than this envelope. I don't care if it's straight, because I'm going to do some collaging. Let's straighten this up. Everybody's thought process in doing things are different. So I'm going to show you how I work. Okay, so that should be pretty good to size. Let's do it a bit smaller. I think I'll do it smaller from this side. So I'm just cutting it without measuring to measure my envelope. Now what I have is some heavy-duty cardstock, and what I'm going to do is measure this, okay, as straight as I can. Now, and I know that I want my fold of my card to be there. So I do use my score pal to make you can see this, to line up that mark that I made. Make sure that's straight, and then I will fold it. Always use your bone folder, bone knife to fold it a good edge on that. And then I will cut here. And that gives me my card that will fit in my envelope. And then this will fit right on top. So now what I'm going to do, and I have to decide how I want to do this. Do I want this card, this window? This creates a little window. Do I want it to open like this? Or do I want to turn it to be like this? And I think I'm going to do it like this. So what I'm going to start with, now I have a lot of paper that I have had over the years, and I've got this this paper that I have had for a while, and it had a lot of butterfly images on it, and I think I'm going to do the butterfly images, I think, unless, let's see, this is where I have to decide what I want to do. Now, I had this one, so maybe I will do this. So, I thought I would like that, to let that image. I wish it was a bit smaller, but I have an idea for that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that your words, if you're going to use this, do I want to use words or do I want to use some music? Maybe I want to use music as a background, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to just cut and I will trim up the edges after. Now I don't need it that big, but you know what, that'll be pretty good. And then I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fussy cut my butterfly. Let me get my smaller. I'm going to fussy cut my butterfly. When I do journals, I use journal pages, but when I want to send somebody a card, it's nice to have something a little bit different like that, like this to give. I don't know. I find it maybe encouraging to people. So what I'm going to do, and I could even do that, or would the darker be better? behind. See? I kind of think I like that. So, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. Let's do that. And let's just rip a piece of this off. I'm going to make sure my lettering is right side up. So I'm going to glue the edge of this with any glue. Maybe I'm going to glue right around here. Haven't used this glue for a while. Okay, this ain't working, so let's do this. So I wanted this down like here, and I'm just going to line that up as straight as I can. Now, what I think I'm going to do is look for some different paper for the outside of this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do maybe some collaging. Let's do that. So I have all different kinds of paper sitting around my desk. So let's do this. Let's see what happens. I'm going to start in the corner, and just by ripping. I'm going to add some of this too. I'm not going to overthink this. I'm going to use what's on my desk, and I'm going to see how it comes together. If it overlaps. The other side of this paper had some green. This kind of is not for everybody, but I love this kind of you know what I also have is some doilies. Maybe there. I do coffee dye a lot of my papers. I'm going to put that there. Maybe like that. That might work. And you know what I will do as well is some of my papers here with my distress inks, just ink You know what? All of us have stuff sitting around our desk that we never use, and sometimes just to get your creative juices going, just to sit down and just use whatever is sitting around your desk. Is good. It's hard to believe that we're going into the fall again. Oh, but your area, but the schools are all crazy. They're all got different starting dates. Some are going to school. Some are online virtually. It's just a different world. These poor kids. They are growing up in a different time, aren't they? I've never seen anything like this in my lifetime. My faith is strong, so I just keep praying for these little kids, that God would protect them. Let's put yep, so I'm just going to add this. What else do I have here? I have some more that would cover that up. Don't want that. Oh, that might look good there. Okay, that. As you know, when you're doing any of this, there's no mistakes. This is one of a kind. But you know what? It's fun. It's just gives me pleasure. That's pretty good. I get excited about trying new things that I see and try to personalize it. All right, now I need something here. What should I add? Let me see what I've got sitting around here. I do have a few let's do that. a little scrap of lace. Let's throw that in there. Or do I put it there? Do I put it there? I'm thinking I might want to pop that there. Let's use this. Yeah, let's use that. Maybe that will go there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is with my sepia or whatever distress you got, I'm going to just go all around. I want every piece to be glued down good. Come on. There. Now, what I've also found is, let's try this as well. Just with a permanent pen, we can do some doodling. What should we do here? You know, the sky's the limit. It's whatever you have, what you want to use. Put some dots. Here. Let's do some little hearts in here. Okay, what else I have? I also, I have some ink here, gold. Everything's better with gold. Let's put some gold embellishment, like dots, random. And I'm liking that. I think what I'd like to do is to put a little bit of that gold. Oh, maybe I will wait for a minute. Let's see where this is going to fit on my card. So I think what I'm going to do is rip all around the edge. This is my brain, you guys. Okay, let's go to the other side because I did some of those yellow dots that I should have done after. Aw. Oh well, you know what? That's me, but we can fix all that, right? Let's see how that looks. You see that? I'm liking that. I think I want to rip. Let's just rip it partly. That's good, like that. Yep. So then what I'm gonna do is with my, I'm gonna clear this all away. Very gently, let's go all the way around the edges. You know what? I've decided that's what I'm gonna do. See? I'm gonna, yeah, look at, I'm gonna smear that gold. I like that. Okay, let's do this again. So you're in my space. I'm letting you in to see my nutty way I do things. All right, now I have this butterfly. And what I'm going to do, I'd like that to be a little bit thicker. Now, I cut some of that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is that cardstock that I cut my envelope paper from. I hope you're seeing all this. I'm going to glue my butterfly down. On that. And that just makes it a little bit stronger for what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just quickly fussy cut that. You know what, it's sometimes hard to do all this and keep on the camera. That's my challenge. The camera is my challenge. Because I'm so into this. You know what, this, doing this puts you into a different world. Okay. Now, there's some white around there, but I'm not going to worry. All you do is distress that. When you distress things the same, it just kind of coordinates everything. And I'm going to put that right there. It has some two-way. No, I don't. I don't want that. I want to. Okay. Yeah. I've got some pop butts that I want to pop this butterfly up. I'm going to put one there. There. Let's do a couple more. And sometimes what I do is sometimes there. Sometimes these pop dots slide. I just don't want the butterfly to fly away. Get that off. Come on, baby. Yep, there. No, I'm going to. Oop. And I'm going to pop that there. Okay. Now what I was going to do before is take some of that, little bit of that ink, and I'm going to use my finger, and I'm going to just go along the edge. I'm not finished yet. Move this all out of the way. We need some ribbon or lace or something. Maybe there. Maybe I like that. Just a little bit. And then what I've done on the computer, easily done, I've just typed just different weird words, and I'm going to use this word here. Try to get that as straight as I can. And I will just distress the edges. Maybe there. What else I have here? I don't want anything really to go to waste. A few gems. Let's do one more. Okay. There's my card that I cut out earlier. I'm going to glue that down. What I'm going to do is just there. There's my card. Grunge, distressed, collaged. I don't know what you think. I'm happy with it. If you wanted, you could put some gems inside the window and it becomes a shaker card. You might want to do that. But it just gives, when they touch it, they're going to say, how did they do that? And it was done just with an envelope. So there you go. So I'd like to know what you think. Please leave me any comments if you have any questions, and just have fun. all it is you having fun, and if you want to give it away. So there you go. I do hope you have a wonderful day. I sure will. I'm going to keep working up here. I'm going to try some more, and I'll let you know what I do. Okay? So, have a great day. God bless. Okay, so I've been working away on these, and I thought you'd like to see what I've done with the rest of these cards. And that's the first one that I did with you. Then I did this one. I don't know if you can see that. Did the same thing. I put an image there. Can you see that? Use some lace. It's all seamstress kind of things of paper, and I did that in the pinks. So I think you'd like to see with that. I've added some lace, and it is actually a card. And then the last one I did completely different. So it's all floral, and I decided to do it in blue. And I wanted to show you, no matter what paper you use, if you distress it all in the same color ink, it blends nicely. And then I put a little brad there. I had a dragonfly brad. But what I did with this is I made it kind of interactive. So this plastic screen, I actually created a little tag to go in there to write. You could write a Bible verse, or I don't know, something personal, more personable that they could keep. And that slides in there, and I just stapled a little bit of lace. And then that's my card. And I used some of the paper that was in the middle there, just on the corner there. Sometimes I put the designer paper along the edge, and it just finishes it off. So some things that you can do with these envelopes that you get in the mail, you don't want to throw them out, and these plastic covers, or where the address goes, is just kind of neat. Just gives a different effect. So let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you, and I hope you have a great day, whatever you do. Bye for now.